Hi all, Anil Nair here. Today in this session, we will talk about the CSAT examination trends. Trends means exactly what does it mean is, as most of you know that in 2011, UPSC has introduced an additional paper which is General Studies Paper 2, which we call it as an CSAT Paper 2. From 2011 to 2014, they used to take the score of General Studies Paper 1 and Paper 2, add it up, and then they will decide the qualifying marks for the UPSC Prelims examination. From 2015 onwards, what they did is, they made this second paper, which is the CSAT paper, as the qualifying paper. That means that paper is of 200 marks. A student is expected to get minimum 33% of 200 marks. That means minimum 66 marks. A student, if he or she gets greater than or equivalent to 66 marks, that means she qualified in the CSAT paper. What will come in CSAT paper? Predominantly 3 areas will come. What are the 3 areas? Maths, reasoning and English. Now what we will do in today's session is, we will take maths. Maths, there are various topics. There is number system, there is LCM, HCF, there are various arithmetic topics, permutation, combination, probability, then there is a number series. How many questions came from number system? Year on year we will see. In number system, what are the kind of questions? Easy level questions, how many came? Intermediate level questions, how many came? Difficulty level questions, how many came? We will analyze the trend of the subtopics year on year, right from the time CSAT got introduced. This will give a very good statistical observation, right, with a lot of understanding of which topics they are the most trending topics in CSAT paper. Extremely important video, kindly do not miss it. So 3 sections are there: maths, reasoning and English. Most of you know that in a CSAT paper, right, totally 80 questions will be given. Each question 2.5 marks. Total it is a 200 marks paper, and there is a negative marking of 1/3 of 2.5. If you do a question incorrectly, it is minus 0.833. Now if you see in these maths section, let us see the chart 1 analysis. What is chart 1? Chart 1 talks about the year wise. How many questions came? Total out of 80 questions. 80 questions are divided into 3 subtopics: maths, English and reasoning. We will see maths, how many questions came. In that maths, which all topics, how many questions came. Then English, how many questions came. English, which all topics, right, it came. Similarly for reasoning, complete top down analysis, 100 feet analysis of subtopic wise analysis we will do. So in chart 1, we will talk about the year wise maths, how many questions came. Topic wise distribution of number of questions from maths question from 2014 to 2023. Let us see it. Very hard work has gone into making this a table, which will give a very good understanding. So what we are doing is, we are taking maths into consideration. Total 80 questions are there in CSAT paper. Now if you see in that 80 questions, these are the total composition. Now if you see, out of 80 questions, these are year on year. 2023, which is last year. In 2023, how many questions came? Total 43 questions came from maths section. That means out of 80 questions in CSAT paper, almost just greater than 50% of the questions are only from maths section. 50% of the questions are from maths section. Let us go 2022. 38 questions out of 80 questions came again from, that means very almost just less than 50%. Let us look at the trend for the last 5 years. Almost 50% of CSAT paper is from maths. right, in 2022, just less than 50 percentage, then also it is just less than 50 percentage, then we have 45 questions greater than 50 percentage, then almost it is 40 percentage, again it is almost it is 43 percentage. That means if you look at the last 5 years trend, almost 40 to 50 percentage of 80 questions CSAT paper, 40 to 50 percentage of 80 questions are coming only from max area. That is the important conclusion that we need to make, right? So it's very important that we should not ignore this topic. Now we discussed that 43 questions came. What is the subtopic wise split? Now if you see last year, huge number of questions. That means out of 43 questions, in that 43, 50 percentage questions are only from number system. Number system 22 questions came, HCF LCM 1 question came, permutation combination 11 questions came, probability 1 question, percentage 1 question, profit loss 0, simple interest compound interest 1, DI 0. Last year there were no data interpretation related questions. Ages and partnership 1 question. Now see, number series 2, mensuration 2D, 3D 2, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, time and work. So it is completely skewed towards number system. Last year was probably the toughest right CSAT paper. Most number of questions are from number system. Let us draw some important conclusion. Even if you look at last year to last 5 years, almost last 5 years, if you look at it, good number of questions are coming from number system. Good number of questions are coming from number system. This is the trend analysis. Last year 15 questions came, right? 2021 10 questions came, 2020 18 questions came. These are the number of questions. Now let us observe last 5 years, and by using law of averages we will come to know which are all the favorite topics. This is where almost every year questions are coming from. Almost every year we see questions coming from permutation and combination. We see almost every year, right, questions coming from percentages, because if you do lack the fundamentals of percentages, profit loss, everything will go for a toss. Then we have got, now let us see the almost every year which topic questions are coming. I also see good number of questions coming from, right, mensuration 2D, 2 questions came, 1 question came, remaining all are right coming in single digit related things. That means the most important area that you need to do is number system and arithmetic. Any CSAT aspirant, if you are good in 3 topics, what are the topics? One is number system, another is arithmetic, next is mensuration 2D, 3D. This is the major chunk of the portion that comes in the CSAT paper. Completely statistical information with respect to max out of 80 questions, how many questions came from which topic, in that questions, which topic, how many questions came. Very right data driven analytics, sir. This will give an idea of what it's very important for a student to know the syllabus of the CSAT paper and how many questions are coming over a period of last 5 to 10 years. That is the reason this table is prepared. I hope you got away. From this table, there are some important conclusions that can be drawn. What is the conclusion? Let us see it. The weightage of max questions has increased over the years from 24 questions out of 80 questions in 2014. Out of 80 questions, 24 questions are only from max. But right now in 2023, the number of questions went up to 43. That means almost close to 100% growth. Almost close to 100% growth. That means the number of questions that are coming from the max section are steadily increasing year on year. So it's very important for us to not to neglect the max section. I hope the idea it is clear. Next thing, what are all the topics where the high frequency questions are there? As I told you, based on the data, number system maximum questions are there, then permutation and combination, then all the questions related to arithmetic. These are all the sub points are with respect to arithmetic. So what should be your preparation strategy? Please do not leave out any topic from number system. Do not leave out any concept from permutation and combination. Do not leave out any topic from arithmetic. This should be the areas that you should first complete it. Now, there are few topics where there is an arithmetic related portion. Chart 1 it is clear. Chart 1 what we did it. Total 80 questions are there. In CSAT paper 3 sections will come, maths, reasoning and English. In maths related thing, how many questions came, which subtopic questions came. In chart 2, what we will do is, right, we will split the data based on the level of difficulty. How are the difficult question? How many difficult questions came? There are 3 kinds of questions: easy, moderate, difficult. Easy questions are the questions where you can solve it just by looking at the question. The length of the question is very small. Just by looking at the question, almost you know how to solve the question. Not too much of time thinking is involved. A question which takes less time, less number of steps and easy to understand. They are considered as the easy questions. Moderate questions, you know how to solve, but it takes a little more time to solve. That is moderate. Difficult, it is taking time for you to understand the question. Now if you see, out of 43 questions, how many questions were easy? Only 8 questions were easy. 21 questions out of 43. 50% of the max questions which came in 2023, they are probably not so easy, not so difficult. They are moderately things. That means if you observe, the conclusion is the time spent to solve a question is not in seconds. You require some minutes to solve the question. Now if you see the trends, right? Out of 43, 14 questions, right, are difficult. 30% of 43, just greater than 30. Just greater than, right, 99 out of 38, 12 out of 36, around 30%. 10 out of 45, 10 out of 45. Again, probably about 20 to 25%. That means if you look at it, let us do some comparative analysis. 8 out of 53, 1 by 5, 20 to 25%, around 50%. 14 out of around 30%, around 30%. That means in the paper of 80 questions, in 80 questions, if I am talking about max particular section, in max particular section, you can expect a combination of 20, 25, 45, 50, 30, 35% of easy, moderate, difficult questions. That means these are the questions which you should not touch it. You should directly get into picking the easy questions, not solving the difficult questions, showing your ego. All these things are very, very important strategic decisions that you have to make. So based on difficulty level, probably on an average of 30 to 35%, 30 to 35% questions are easy, 30 to 35% questions are difficult and moderate. I hope that has given an idea. What is the learning from that table? Now if you see here, right, 50% of the number of total questions asked in max, right, they are easy to moderate level, more than 50%, which we already concluded, right. So clearly that easy to moderate questions is an extremely important thing. It's very, very important for an civil services aspirant to solve high quality practice questions rather than solving very basic questions. That will give him an idea of how to solve moderate level questions. I hope the idea it is very, very clear. Maths we have discussed. Now similarly we will also discuss reasoning and English. right? Weightage of max increasing over reasoning and English. Absolute number of difficult questions, right, also has gone up from 4 to 14. Remember, there are three areas that are tested in, right, CSAT: max, reasoning and English. The most important section is max. Almost from last 5 years, around 40 to 50% of 80 questions are coming from max itself, and the number of difficult questions are also have increased from, right, 4 to 14. I am sure this has given an idea of subtopic percentage level of attention that is required. Now what we will do is, we will get into reasoning. Max, what we did, we understood how many questions are coming out of 80 questions from 2014 to 2023. Same thing we will also do it for reasoning. Which all topics are there? Now if you see reasoning, almost out of 80 questions, 11 questions are coming from reasoning. So not as important as max section. You see here, again 15 questions are there, 17 questions are there. Maximum number of questions that came in the last from 2014 to 23 is 25 out of 80. That means around close to about 30% is the maximum number of questions that came from reasoning. So first you should complete max, then you should get into reasoning. Reasoning, last year 11 questions came, 2022 15 questions came, 2021 17 questions came. On an average, you can keep 20%, 20 to 25% weightage to the reasoning section. This is the topic wise split, sir. These are the topics that where questions came from. Direction sensors 0, 1, 2, right? If you look at it, every topic, please take a screenshot of this. Concentrate on all these topics only. Do not go through any unwanted topics to satisfy your ego. This is the syllabus plan of CSAT ranking. Ranking, see, almost every year there is a question. Almost every year there is a question. Seating arrangement also, some years before I remember around 10 questions came. Which year was it? Let us see. Seating arrangement, yes, this was right around 2018, 19 I believe. 11 questions came. These are all the topic wise split. Here also, see here, ranking and adder, you should not miss it. Almost every year except 1 year there were questions based on blood relationship. Then these are all the subtopics: images, cube, cuboid, counting figure, dice, calendar. Anyone who is preparing for any exam, topic wise understanding is very, very important. Now let us draw the conclusion. I am sure it is clear. 20 to 25% of the CSAT paper will be from reasoning. In reasoning, that too, right, the number of questions just went down from 2011. Generally in 2014, 20, the max number of questions got increased, reasoning number of questions got decreased. Way back in 2014, 24 questions are there, but last year only 11 questions. Max, there is an increase of 100%. Here there is a decrease of 100%. Year on year, max number of questions are increasing, reasoning number of questions are decreasing. That is clearly visible with respect to our data. Now if you see here, right, generally from last few years there were certain topics where the number of questions are almost not coming or coming in a single digit. What are the topics? Counting figures, dice, figure related problems, mirror and water image related problems. Weightage has drastically reduced, but there are few topics where the number of questions are increasing. What are the topics? One is ranking, we discussed. Next is coding and decoding. Ranking, coding, decoding, alphabetical, right, calendars, clocks. These are some topics where the question, number of questions that are coming are either remaining the same or other increasing. Counting figures, mirror and water images, I have not seen a good number of questions that are coming. I hope it is clear. Next, if you see, almost few topics where Every year it is coming. These are the topics where every year it is coming. Clocks, blood relations, directions, ranking, cuboid related problems. I hope it is clear. Difficulty level wise, we have seen that generally in number system 40 to 50 percentage of the total 80 questions are coming from max section only. In that max section, especially if I look at it, number system predominantly maximum number of questions are there, and the difficulty level also there is an easy, medium, difficult level. 30 to 35 percentage equal distribution of easy, medium level difficulty. Same thing we will also do it for reasoning. Reasoning, if you see, out of 11 questions, almost it is the same split. Right? So most of the reasoning questions last year, if you see, 4 out of 11, 33 percentage. Again 4 out of 11, 33. Almost equal number of questions are from easy, moderate and difficult level. Right? So generally reasoning compared to max, it's an easier topic because the number of concepts that are required in that topic are also very limited, and this topic is very easy, understandable topic. So reasoning is one topic where first thing you can solve all the reasoning questions which can be solved in seconds, then you can get into max related questions. I hope it is clear. So these are some important takeaways. Self-explanatory slide. Most of the questions from reasoning fall under the easy to moderate category. Not many difficult questions came from reasoning topic. These are positive inspirants who need not paper difficulty level questions for this subject. I always recommend an CSAT aspirant to concentrate more on reasoning solving at the beginning of your examination, because most of the questions are easy to moderate level. When you start your examination with something which is you are getting answers, the positivity, the confidence multiplies. I hope it is clear. Now if you see here, chart 5, that this chart talks about the English related things. Complete, this entire session is about CSAT examination trends. CSAT examination, 3 sections: max, reasoning, English. Max, how many questions came from 80 questions? That is the first thing we discussed. In max, what are the subtopics which came? Second thing we discussed. Next thing, easy level questions how many? Moderate level questions how many? Difficult level questions how many? Similarly, we discussed for reasoning. Then comes English also we will discuss. English also we will discuss. Generally in English, general English, in a CSAT paper, the one section that is asked is reading comprehension. Reading comprehension, depending upon the word length, depending upon the questions level of difficulty, we divided the passages into 4 passages: level 1, level 2, level 3 and level 4. Now if you see level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, last year paper the passages were right, level 1 passages 22 questions came. Now if you see, right, reasoning, out of 80 questions 26 questions came. 26 questions came. That means around 31 to 32 percentage. That means again if you see 27 questions came out of 80. That means around 33 percentage. Around 33 percentage. Again 27 questions came right out of 80. Around again 33 percentage. That means English comprehension almost takes 30 to 35 percentage. Almost takes 30 to 35 percentage of total 80 questions. English comprehension takes about close to 30 to 35 percentage. That means out of 80 questions in CSAT paper, the first thing what you should prepare the most is, first is max in terms of the questions. Next is English, next is reasoning. Next is reasoning. This is around 33 percentage. This is coming around 40 to 50 percentage. This is coming around 20 to 25 percentage. Based on the last 3 years trends. Maths 40 to 50%, English 33%, reasoning 20 to 25%. Based on the levels of passages, this is the complete split. Again I am telling you sir, it has been an almost a week days of hard work in doing this kind of complete trend analysis. Trend analysis will give an very statistical fact based right input to any student right before the preparation. That is the reason we have spent a lot of time in giving you these statistical information. Weightage. Now if you see here, weightage of English questions has varied from 25 to 32, that is what we discussed. Aspirant can attempt 60 to 70% of the questions with 100% accuracy. English is one area, right? You know it, you kill it. As simple as that. Almost out of about, if you see here 26 questions, Aram say 16 to 18 questions with 100% accuracy. Very easily you can solve it. 16 to 18 questions, very easily you can solve it. Most of the questions not very or difficulty level, right? Generally from last few years there has been a consistency in the number of questions that are asked from English section. There is no huge jump, there is no huge dip, but CSAT is always known for surprises. Maybe we may also give a chance of the questions getting increased. I hope the idea it is clear. Next comes, right? So we will see the year-wise distribution, how the easy, medium, difficult level. Now if you see most of the questions, as I told you, 60%, 60 to 70% of the questions in English, easily you can solve it. So 10 plus 8, 18, easily you can solve it. Hardly 30% of the questions, 30% of the questions are only difficult, remaining all are easy to moderate level. Generally CSAT English is not that high difficulty level like a XAT English or a CAT English. It is at a moderate to difficult level. Anybody who is an avid reader should be able to go through it. These level 1 passages containing one question each after the comprehension are usually on the easier side. This can be attempted with 90% accuracy. Level 1 passages are the passages which contain one question each. Level 4 passages are the passages which contain 4 questions each. These are the questions which are little on the difficult side. These are the questions which are on the easier side. Level 4 passages, it contains 4 questions each. Level 1 passages, it contains 1 question each. I hope the idea it is clear. Complete clarity with respect to how many questions are coming, not based on 2023, last 2014 to 23, how many questions came from maths, how many questions came from reasoning, how many questions came from English, which all subtopics came from maths, which all subtopics came from English and reasoning. This is the kind of research and hard work that we do it, right, when we are launching a course. Especially there will be a section of students who really struggle or have this fear that what if I don't clear this CSAT paper. UPSC CSAT special crash course we just launched right now, and it is coming out with a very low price. The actual price of this product is 2,999, but we are giving it at 1,299, and the course validity is till your examination. Course is a combination of recorded lectures because we have almost 6 weeks of time. Recorded lecture, every day 1 hour live practice session will be there. These 1 hour live practice session will be taken by me. Total 40 plus hours of live classes. Practice session generally happens from Monday to Friday. Monday to Friday practice sessions will be there. We will concentrate more on maths and reasoning. Why? Because that is my areas where I will help you with a lot of shortcuts. 2000 plus shortcuts are available. 2500 plus solved problems are there. The course is a combination of recorded lectures, live lectures, topic wise sectional tests and practice classes which will help you to clear that qualifying score. All the live classes are taken by me. Best is it is coming out at a low price. In case if you are really struggling in CSAT related things and you want to learn from a CAT, Career Launcher South India academic head, this course is a best course for you. I wish to help you in making your dreams come true. I'm sure this CSAT trend video has given a lot of clarity on what you should cover, what you should not cover before writing the CSAT examination. Thanks a lot. All the best. Anil Nair.